Hello and welcome back to India Business Insights. Today we are going to have a look at Tata Steel Limited. Tata Group was founded by Jamshedji Tata in 1868 and is headquartered in India. It is a global business conglomerate operating in over 100 countries across 6 continents. As of March 2024, the group has a combined market capitalization of $23.73 billion. Tata Steel was established in India as Asia's first integrated private steel company in 1907. It has a presence in around 50 countries with manufacturing operations in 26 countries, including India, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand, UAE, Ivory Coast, Mozambique, South Africa, Australia, United Kingdom, the Netherlands, France, and Canada. Here at India Business Insights, we'll unravel the story of one of the world's most geographically diverse steel producer. Before that, we urge you to like and share this video and do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Tata Iron and Steel Company was founded by Jamshedji Tata and established by Sir Dorabji Tata on 26 August 1907. Jamshedji Tata is regarded as the legendary father of Indian industry. He had 4 goals in life: setting up an iron and steel company, a world class learning institution, a unique hotel, and a hydroelectric plant. Only the hotel became a reality during his lifetime, with the inauguration of the Taj Mahal Hotel at Colaba waterfront in Mumbai on 3rd December 1903 at the cost of rupees 11 million. Tisco started pig iron production in 1911 and began producing steel. The first steel ingot was manufactured on 16th Feb 1912. By 1939, it operated the largest steel plant in the British Empire. The company launched a major modernization and expansion program in 1951. Later, in 1958, the program was upgraded to 2 million metric tons per annum, that is MTPA project. By 1970, the company employed around 40,000 people at Jamshedpur and a further 20,000 in the neighboring coal mines. There were 2 attempts, one in 1971 and another in 1979, to nationalize the company. Both were unsuccessful attempts. In 1971, Indira Gandhi regime tried to nationalize the company but failed. In 1979, Janata Party regime from 1977 to 79 wanted to nationalize Tisco, now Tata Steel. Then Minister for Industries George Fernandez, at the instigation of Biju Patnaik, Minister for Steel, threatened nationalization. But due to the union's protest, the move failed. The company changed its name from Tisco to Tata Steel Limited in 2005. Post 1990s, the company continued to regularly expand its capacity. Jamshedpur Township. Tata Iron's steel plant was set up at Sakchi village in Jharkhand. The village grew into a town and the railway station there was named Tata Nagar. Jamshedpur is the first planned industrial city in India and was established in 1919. Lord Chelmsford renamed the city to Jamshedpur in honor of its founder Jamshedji Tata. Tata Steel is situated in the center of the city and occupies 1/5 of the entire city area. Tata Motors is the second major industry in the city and was opened in 1945. It is spread across an area of 822 acres in the eastern side of the city. The city was planned according to the vision of Jamshedji Tata to provide all the comforts and conveniences to the workers rather than just a mere row of hutments. Let's have a company overview. Today, Tata Steel is one of the world's most geographically diversified steel producers. Tata Steel is headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra, India, and its marketing headquarters at the Tata Center in Kolkata, West Bengal. Tata Steel primarily serves customers in the automotive, construction, consumer goods, engineering, packaging, lifting and excavating, energy and power, aerospace, shipbuilding, rail and defense and security sectors. Tata Steel is one of the few steel operations that are fully integrated, from mining to the manufacturing and marketing of finished products. Tata Steel has operations and commercial presence across the world with an annual steel capacity of 34 MTPA and an employee base of over 80,000. India. Across Indian operations, the crude steel capacity is 20 MTPA. The possession and operation of captive mines have helped it maintain cost competitiveness and production efficiencies through an uninterrupted supply of raw materials. Tata Steel currently has an installed capacity of 21.6 MNTPA of steel making in India across its production sites. These include 3 major sites: Jamshedpur, which is 11 MNTPA, and Kalinganagar 3 MNTPA, and Miramandali, which is 5.6 MNTPA. Tata Steel is the lowest cost producer of steel in Asia. The Indian product portfolio is divided into 4 segments: automotive and special products, industrial products, projects and exports, branded products, and retail services and solutions. Europe. Tata Steel is one of the largest steel producers in Europe with a crude steel production capacity of over 12.4 mtpa. After acquiring Chorus in 2007, Tata Steel has established a presence in European continent. In Europe, the steel making facilities are in the Netherlands and the United Kingdom. Southeast Asia. Tata Steel's operations in Southeast Asia with 2.2 mtpa capacity began in 2004 with the acquisition of Nat Steel, Singapore. India continues to be the biggest market for Tata Steel. The steel demand is expected to grow rapidly in India, particularly as India transitions towards being a middle income economy. To keep pace with this expected demand growth, Tata Steel is currently doubling its Indian capacity to 40 million tons. Expansion, mergers, and acquisition. While Tata Steel has grown organically in India practically since its inception, particularly post 2000, it has made a few large acquisitions which have made Tata Steel a significant global player. Singapore based Nat Steel was acquired in 2004 by paying $486.4 million dollars in cash. In 2005, Tata Steel acquired a majority stake in Thailand based steelmaker Millennium Steel for a total cost of $130 million. Dollars. Millennium Steel has now been renamed to Tata Steel Thailand and is headquartered in Bangkok. In 2006, Tata Steel signed a deal with Anglo-Dutch company and bought 100% of shares at $12 billion dollars after rounds of negotiations. At the time of acquisition, Chorus was four times larger than the Tata Steel in terms of annual steel production. Chorus was the world's ninth largest producer of steel, whereas Tata Steel was at 56th position. The acquisition made Tata Steel world's fifth largest producer of steel. Tata Yodogawa Limited is a metal fabrication and processing company headquartered in Jamshedpur, India. It was a joint venture between Tata Steel and the Japan based Yodogawa Steels set up in 2008. In the year 2017 and 2018, Tata Steel acquired Bhushan Steel after intensive bidding at NCLT. Bhushan Steels, like Chorus, was a primary steel producer, unlike most of the other acquisitions. In 2022, Tata Steel acquired a controlling stake in Nilachal Ispat Nigam Limited through its wholly owned subsidiary, Tata Steel Long Products, beating Jindal Steel and JSW Steel. In 2023, Tata Steel Limited undertook several strategic mergers and acquisitions to streamline its business portfolio. These mergers, totaling a cumulative annual turnover of approximately 19,700 crore rupees in FY23, offer an opportunity for consolidation of downstream operations. They enable growth in value added segments by leveraging Tata Steel's extensive marketing and sales network. Additionally, the amalgamation drives synergies through raw material security, centralized procurement, inventory optimization, reduced logistic costs, and better facility utilization. For three other companies, Bhubaneswar Power Private Limited, Angul Energy Limited, and the Indian Steel and Wire Products Limited, the merger process is in advanced stages and is expected to be completed by Q1 of fiscal year of 2025, subject to regulatory approvals. However, the merger with TRF Limited will not proceed as both companies have decided not to pursue it. Tata Steel remains committed to its simplification journey and will continue to explore relevant opportunities in the future. Tata Steel Management Overview. Mr. Ratan Tata is the Emeritus Chairman of Tata Sons. Mr. Natarajan Chandrasekaran is the Chairman of Tata Sons Limited and a former CEO and MD of TCS. T.V. Narendran is the Global Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of Tata Steel Limited. He joined Tata Steel in 1988 and later became the Chief of Marketing and Sales Officer, playing a key role in building the Tata Tiscon brand and the distribution network for the same. Other notable figures associated with Tata Steels has been Mr. Rusi Modi, who served Tata Steel from 1939, became the joint managing director in 1972 and retired as the chairman in 1993. The key strategic objectives of Tata Steel are to maintain leadership in India, consolidate its position as a global cost leader, attain leadership position in adjacent businesses, and establish leadership in sustainability. Tata Steel has robust supply chain. The manufacturing strategy has always focused on ensuring raw material security. Raw material operations are spread across India. This goes a long way in enabling other cost competitiveness and efficiencies has enabled Tata Steel to become the lowest cost producer of steel in Asia. The raw material is extracted from the captive iron ore and coking coal mines in the Indian state of Jharkhand and Odisha. The key manufacturing functions are performed by the iron making groups while shared services provide support for a smooth production. The downstream and allied activities are ferroalloys, minerals, tubes, wires, bearings, agrico, etc. Manufacturing process. The manufacturing process starts with mining done of iron ore and metallurgical coal, which are the two main raw materials for steel making. The three main raw materials needed to make steel are iron ore, coal, and scrap steel. Various sizes and profiles of steel products emerge from hot and cold rolling. Processes such as annealing, galvanizing, and organic coating are then applied as required. Finished steel then becomes the products that makes the modern world, from cars to bridges, from ships to foods packaging, and from tall buildings to washing machines. Inbound logistics, successful commercialization of byproducts and downstream products, and outbound logistics are the key success factors in the success of a large steel producer. Tata Steel has always had strong advantages and excelled in these areas. The inbound logistics and raw material availability help in giving Tata Steel its cost leadership and a wide range of products. Its downstream processing capability gave it the market leadership. The first priority for the then Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited, now Tata Steel Limited, was to acquire mineral deposits and secure raw material supplies of iron ore, metallurgical coal, and limestone. From 1910 to 1918, Tata Steel leased six coal bearing properties with estimated reserves of 287 million tons. Currently, India is the fourth largest producer of iron ore after Australia and Brazil and China. India is a formidable producer of some of the best iron ore. Tata Steel has captive coal mines at Jharia and West Bokaro in the state of Jharkhand, located within 200 kilometers from Jamshedpur. The iron ore units are located in Noamundi, Joda, Khonbund, and Katamati in the states of Jharkhand and Odisha. The integrated steel mills have many advantages such as high productivity, cost competitiveness, and the ability to produce a wide range of high quality steel products. However, they require large scale facility groups with complex process configurations across a large land area. The financial health of Tata Steel and its significant sized operations have allowed it to keep up with the technology developments. In the recent decades, it has been able to catch up in technology with its international peer group. Challenges in manufacturing steel in India. Some of the challenges faced by the Indian steel industry are as follows. Significant investments needed to set up modern steel making plant. A 1 million ton capacity plant would require INR 8,000 crore to set up. When the world average per capita consumption was 221.8 kgs, the India's was a mere 86.7 kgs of consumption in the year 2019 and 2020. The shortage of power was a hindrance to that much needed resource in the steel production. The raw material imports from other countries are expensive. For example, the coking coal imports from Australia. There is low investment in technology. India invests much less than the world in technology, research, and development. India depends heavily on international research and technology, which comes with heavy bills and adds to the cost. India had relatively high interest rates post independence and a severe paucity of capital. So, growing capital intensive businesses in India was relatively difficult. Steel cycle pattern. The business of steel production goes through alternate phases of boom and bust. Steel is a cyclical industry strongly correlated to economic cycles since its key users, which is construction, infrastructure, automobiles, and capital goods, are heavily dependent on the state of the economy. During the time of economic upcycle, demand for housing, automobiles, as well as infrastructure investments increases, which leads to a higher demands for steel. The opposite situation prevails in downturns. Steel projects are highly capital intensive with around US dollars 1 billion required for setting up a greenfield capacity of 1 million metric ton. The end user industry's heavy capital investment and a gestation period of 3 to 5 years for a new plant also contributes to the cyclicity in the steel industry. Stiff competition in the form of low cost imports puts pressures on steel prices and profit margins of industry players. The competition exists in the domestic market as well as the export market. Generally, the producers of steel products are essentially price takers in the market. As you would see later, Tata Steel Limited has one of the highest EBITDA margins in the industry. It also has reduced its overall debt by rupees 50,000 crores in the last 2 years. This provides it sufficient resilience to withstand the down cycles in the industry. Let's have a look at the product portfolio. Long steel product refers to steel products which include hot rolled bars, cold rolled or brown bar, rebar, railway rails, wire, rope, woven cloth of steel wire, shapes such as U, I, or edge sections, etc. These products are mainly made from billets and looms. The long products find general use in construction industry and in capital goods sector. Flat steel products are commonly known as steel sheet, coil, and steel plate. These products are categorized in various types, including hot rolled coil (HRC) and cold rolled coil, that is CRC, metallic coated steel, organic coated steel, coil plate, and reversing mill plate. Tata Steel manufactures products catering to various segments of the economy. In the agricultural sector, Tata Steel has agrico manufacturer of hoes, shovels, sickles, crowbars, pickaxes, hammers, and garden tools. Tata Pipes also caters to this segment. In the automotive segment, Tata Steels is a major supplier for all major automotive manufacturers and ancillaries in India. The major products in this segment are hot rolled products, cold rolled products, coated products, etc. Steel is a key ingredient in the construction and infrastructure in the economy. Tata Steel provides a comprehensive range of Tata Shakti, Tata Tiscon, Tata Pipes, Tata Structura, and Tata Vyron for the construction industry. Tata Steel manufactures specialized steel for a wide variety of products in the consumer good industry, including domestic appliances, electronics and furniture, Galvano, Tata Steelium, Tata Tiscon, Tata Vyron, Tata Pipes, Tata Bearings, Tata Shakti, Durashine, Tata Agricon, etc. are brands that cater majorly to this segment. Tata Steel product portfolio for energy and power sector includes high quality pipeline systems, structural products, light fabricated systems, and steel components for drilling and power generation. Tata Steel manufacturers are a range of steel products like hot roll and cold roll sheets, wire rod and wire, sections, plate, bearings, and tubes, which serve a multitude of small engineering companies in India, Europe, and SEA. Southeast Asia. Tata Steel sees itself at the forefront of progressive practices. As we have seen earlier, Tata Steel created a huge township with the intent of workers' welfare. Today, it is the forefront of ESG practices, aiming at net zero emissions by 2045. It also aims at new zero water consumption by 2030 and is exploring various alternatives to achieve decarbonization. It follows best practices towards sustainability, biodiversity conservation, climate related disclosures, and reporting risk assessment as well. It also encourages use of its steel in clean energy. Financials. The global economy, including the steel industry, faced significant volatility in 2023 due to multiple issues, including Russia Ukraine conflict, induced global energy crisis, supply chain tightness, and inflationary pressures, semiconductor shortage related issues, subsequent interest rate hikes by central banks globally, and moderated economic activity in China due to its zero COVID policy. All these together impacted the steel demand supply balance and resulted in significant contraction in steel price to raw material spreads through the year. Tata Steel Group's consolidated crude steel production declined marginally to 30.65 million tons from 31.03 million tons. Tata Steel standalone saw a 3% increase to 18.97 million tons. Tata Steel Europe's production at 9.35 million ton decreased by 8% attributed to maintenance at TSUK and market weakening in the latter half of the year. Tata Steel Long Products produced 0.71 MNT and the acquisition of NINL contributed to further increase of 0.20 MNT. Southeast Asia production was 1.43 MNT with a decrease due to the disposal of NSH's Singapore operations in fiscal year of 2021 and 22. In fiscal year of 2023, Tata Steel demonstrated remarkable resilience in a challenging global business environment for the steel industry. Despite headwinds, they achieved a record-breaking operational performance in India. Their annual production and deliveries reached an all-time high driven by a robust marketing network and an agile business model. However, the consolidated revenue remained flat at INR 2,43,252. The consolidated operating profit is 32,698 crore compared to 63,830 crore in the previous year. The reported profit after tax of the Indian operation is rupees 15,495 crore, 53% down from last year, and consolidated PAT was rupees 8,075 crore compared to rupees 41,749 crore in the previous year. The financial performance in fiscal year of 2022 and 23 was impacted by higher cost structure due to elevated energy and emission related cost and raw material price volatility. In European business, Tata Steel recorded a revenue of rupees 90,023 crore and EBITDA was rupees 4,632 crore. The sharp reduction in steel prices in the second half of the year, high energy costs due to the conflict in Ukraine, and above normal inflation impacted the financial performance for the year. As of end of March 2023, Tata Steel's consolidated gross debt stood at 84,893 crore. The company has been on a debt reduction journey, slashing a whopping 50,188 crore in the last 2 years. Despite market volatility and pandemic challenges, they aim to achieve zero net debt by September 2024. Future plans and conclusion. The current steel marketing capacity of Tata Steel in India is around 30.65 million tons per annum, which is expected to double by the end of 2030. Tata Steel plans to invest rupees 1 lakh crore for the expansion of its steelmaking unit at Angal Kalinganagar and Jamshedpur to achieve the target of 40 million tons per annum. The expansion of the Kalinganagar plant to 8 million tons per annum from 3 million tons per annum is now underway at a cost of around rupees 25,000 crores. The capacity enhancement of Tata Steel at the premises of existing facilities will cost around rupees 5,000 crores for a million tons of production. This is much lower than greenfield plants. Along with the expansion, the company will need to increase its production from captive mines for raw materials like iron ore and coking coal. The company produces about 25% of its required coal from captive mines, while iron ore and production is fully secured. The company has planned to continue with the extraction of 25% of its own coal and import 75% of the coal. The iron ore capacity with Tata Steel is enough for covering requirements until 2030.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more such informative content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next